So, you do not meditate. You've heard about meditation a gajillion times and its potential benefits, but you end up spending your days mindlessly scrolling on social medias, eating pizzas and hamburgers like a fat blob, never get anything done. You want to find out what are the most important benefits of meditation, how it can save your life, and how it can get you closer to your purpose. Say less, fam. I got you. Alright, fellas. Class is in session. This is officially the first video on this channel. Y'all excited? Stop it. I always knew deep down I had great ideas of what I wanted to do in life. And I was always someone who believed in himself, that I can truly make it in this life.
I remember just feeling like I could be really like the best at this. Kind of like Ali, he said this quote, "I'm the greatest." I said it before I knew I was.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
But I could never focus and get the most important things done in this life. It felt as if
I was always expecting somebody to come there and do something.
You're safe now.
I really thought I was lost forever. That is when I first stumbled on Hamza's meditation video. Shut up! Okay, so you probably heard about many people preach and rave about meditation. And I get that. But in case it still hasn't hit home, let me put it this way. Meditation is pretty much Kaioken, but for your brain. Goku powers himself up physically with Kaioken. We power our brains with meditation in order to be more focused, more mindful, and more importantly, more present in the moment. So, imagine you're on your bed and you scroll your life away and you don't get anything done.
Sound familiar, right?
Now with meditation, you become aware of the fact that you're scrolling your life away. So it allows you to jump back into reality, to go back into the task at hand. That's one push-up for the brain, and that is huge. We'll see later why that's so important. Okay, now you know about meditation. Congratulations. So, what are the benefits? Number one, it clears out your brain fog. Brain fog is a very sneaky one because we go around on a day-to-day basis thinking that we're okay. But I bet your ass you have brain fog right now as we speak. Brain fog is the opposite of attention, mindlessness versus mindfulness. You probably speak out loud to yourself in the room and think about so many different things and scenarios, walking around, pacing mindlessly. Meditation allows you to clear out the brain fog and take the fluff out of your mind so that you can sit down and really get into the groove to accomplish things, which leads to point number two. It improves your focus. And this one is something that I can attest to personally. I remember being in elementary school in the early 2000s. I'm talking 2000s to 2004 early. And my old English teacher wrote on my report card that I was always distracted in class. We're currently in 2025 going into 2026. And my pop still calls me distracted. Just like how thoughts come and go, meditation helps you understand that you may be daydreaming, but it'll help you snap back into the groove and zero in on the most important tasks that you need to accomplish, which is an incredible power to have. And you can feel it right away. You will have noise passing by left, right, center. You will have people fooling around outside and all, but you will be able to shift your focus back into the work that needs to be done, which leads to point number three. Meditation helps you achieve your goals. By powering up your brain to be more focused and more aware, you are able to let go of any distraction, of course, but it is the byproduct of mindfulness that is the true reward of all of this. You become aware of the fact that you need to work out, so you focus on your workout. You become aware of the fact that you need to read and to take notes so that you can be able to put out your work. And you become aware of the fact that there is work to be produced, and thus we get to achieve goals again and again and again. Look, I'm just getting warmed up, but me creating this channel and putting myself out there was just that, a goal. And I can see the benefits of it on a daily basis. It ain't just me. There are countless studies that prove that every single time meditation help to accomplish anything related to goals. Whether we're talking weight loss goals, studying goals, just straight up productivity goals. So, you know what meditation is. You know the benefits. How do we get started? Number 1, install the Medito app. Medito is the only meditation app that I would ever recommend on this channel. Not only does it have multiple beginner courses on meditation, so you'll be able to get ready ASAP, but more importantly, it is free and open source.
Yes!
Which means that you can rest assured that your app is transparent and doesn't have any codes in the app that allow the feds to track you via some weird calculator app. True story.
Huh?
Just go on whatever app store you got and download the app to get started. Number 2, follow the beginner's course. Now, to be able to properly learn meditation, you need a proper roadmap to guide you during the session, which is why Medito thought in advance and decided to include a beginner's course on meditation.
Yes! Yes!
These courses usually range from 1 minute up to 20 minutes. From there, you can progressively overload every week by increasing your meditation up to 20 to 30 minutes, which really fuels you up during the day. You essentially start concentrating your breath and you get distracted by some thoughts. And it could be anything about your groceries, the nose around you, the last time you took a big L, whatever. You understand that you're distracted, like, oh shit, I'm being distracted right now. It's not looking good, breath. And you start refocusing back to your breath, thinking that's one push-up for your brain. Now that you're well acquainted with the practice of meditation, let's hop on to the third step of implementation. Number 3, make it a habit. You see, there's this concept called habit stacking in the book Atomic Habit by James Clear. Habit stacking is all about combining a habit with another one in order to create momentum in your life. One of the ways I incorporate it is that right after I come back home from a workout, I take a shower, I prep my coffee, and after that I do about 5 to 10 minute meditation session before I go on with my day. Find a way to incorporate one meditation a day minimum and keep track of them. Don't just rely on the app to track it for you. Have something nearby you where you keep track of the habits you do on the daily and make it so that you practice meditation every day for the rest of your life. Now, the following are some tips that really helped me when I first got started into meditation. So let's get into it. Number 1, proper breathing and posture is key. These may seem like a no-brainer, but ask yourself, do I truly breathe properly via the nose? Am I chest breathing / mouth breathing? Or via the diaphragm? Do I have that Fibonacci stance? Proper breathing from the nose and a straight back will give you more gains and become more mindful of everything around you, which leads to point number 2. Listen to the cues of the narrator. When the person doing the narration tells you,
focus on the breath,
Wherever it appears closely.
literally focus on the breath itself. You may feel your belly rise and fall. You may think to yourself, okay, I feel the air going through my nostril and exit through whatever hole in my body. Pause. Or one thing I like to do, and yes, I know it'll sound silly, but while I close my eyes, I look at the direction of my nose as if I'm looking at my nose. But really, I'm breathing and got my eyes closed. This helped me tremendously in becoming more mindful and being attentive to the way I felt whenever something disturbed my meditation session, which leads me to point number 3. It's okay to not have the best of sessions. Meditation teaches you to not be mad when thoughts are coming and going and disturbing your meditation. They are part of the meditation, which means that it is okay that at times you won't have the greatest of meditation sessions. The key is to understand this, which personally helped me, is that everything comes and goes. The important part is the ability to get back to your breathing and focusing on that breath. Think of that whenever you get distracted. Get back into the present moment and finish strong. I've been meditating for quite some time and I can't lie, man. It truly was the one key that I was missing in my life. I had the goals, I had the action needed to get there, but I could never get myself to sit down and focus without getting distracted and go off the beaten path of doing nothing. I don't know about you, but when you have big goals and aspirations and no work done, it's painful, man. It's painful to have all these ideas in mind just to end up being distracted all the time and not taking action. I was able to reclaim my focus, sit down, and do the work. In return, I can see the small wins every day thanks to meditation. One thing is sure, I don't ever want to go back to the days where I don't meditate. Ever. So, to recap, meditation will save your life. Not only it'll help you cure brain fog, it'll help you reclaim your focus, but it'll also help you get the task done and make progress towards your goals. Because it will allow you to reclaim what was stolen from you in the first place, your ability to focus. That's it for me today, boys. Until then, I'll see you in the next episode where we will discuss why should you care about privacy. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace!